Welcome back to another episode
Exciting episode.
DS Fantasy.
Yes. I think.
Gaming. Fantasies. Of Sakura.
Yes.
Sakura. Daydreaming.
As I come back to the council chamber, the repetitive drone of their voices begins to drill itself into my head.
Oh, that sounds painful.
We'll get off of that right there. Apparently I bumped the stick to auto. And it sounded like super fast, so.
Shit.
Okay, that's okay. Are you suggesting that the fallen star has some significant meaning? It is but a mere anomaly. Nothing which should influence our business today.
You cannot deny the unrest it has caused, though. The city is in a worse state of panic than it has ever been in a long time.
What course of action do you suggest we take in order to stifle this panic?
More guards patrolling the streets. We have to ensure law and order. Doomsayer are to be arrested on sight, too. We can't have them fear-mongering.
But we barely have enough soldiers as it is. We may have to dip further into our reserves of novices.
Novelists.
As much as I doubt they'd help, I'm afraid we have no choice.
All in favor of promoting more novelists?
All councilmen voice their agreement with the plan.
Yeah.
Aye.
Then we have settled the matter. As a summary, promote more novelists, arrest doomsayers, and put more soldiers on the streets.
Even though his face is covered by his helmet, I can tell what my fellow guardsman is thinking. Leaning over, he whispers to me again.
Welcome to week 2. It only gets worse from here. You'll go mad if you listen to them for too long. I can see you're learning to not to listen to it, though. In fact, you nearly fell asleep there.
I nearly collapsed while farseeing? I'd better be more careful with it in the future.
I know it's hard, but just stay awake for a bit longer. I use my iPod. They usually conclude their business within an hour.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, I guess they could be a little bit faster, but...
So our choices are, it can't come soon enough. Whoever can't come soon enough.
Yeah.
It. Who's it? It.
It is...
Like the clown?
It's just it.
The clown?
Sure.
I can put up with this.
Let's see what happens.
So, clown coming?
Looks like I said, yeah.
Or, oh, damn.
It looks like we can put up with this.
Okay.
We just need to put up with it.
You make a fair point. I kind of want to see what it was. It's useless to complain. Moving on to another important matter. How?
Brown cow.
Oh no, brown cow. Have we had any news from the scouting parties we sent into the mire?
Yes, sir. We got one recording back. It sounded something along the lines of...
Excellent.
None. They're definitely dead by now.
Exactly.
Close enough to what I said to begin with.
I see. Then there is nothing to be discussed there.
How could he be so cold?
Don't judge me, bitch!
Those soldiers are dead due to their poor decision-making. Perhaps life is cheap when you make it to the top.
This brings me back to my previous point last week. Are you still all opposed to the idea that that these beasts are intelligent?
We have already debated this. The dead scouting parties do not mean that the beasts are intelligent. You dummy. We need proof and evidence, even though those are the same damn things. We need 2 of them before we can act.
The next time we are willing to take a risk, we should devise a means of testing them.
I can see it now. Wait! Monster! Before you kill me! What's 4 plus 4?
Shit!
Well, clearly not intelligent. Or they're just really, really big assholes. One or the other.
No, it's more like,
So, send more people
Hey.
to their deaths? The dead can't tell us anything, Councilman.
perhaps we can find someone with a gift which enables them to speak to the dead.
Would such a gift even exist? Even so, how would we find someone with such a gift so specific? It would be foolish to waste our time and resources looking for such a gift. I suggest we drop this discussion for now. There's coffee and donuts waiting in the entry room.
Oh, yes, good
It's
point.
not going to yield anything useful.
Agreed. I like coffee and donuts. We must focus our time on more important subjects,
Coffee and donuts.
like coffee and donuts. The walls have been dealing with an increased attack since the star fell. The impact must have agitated the wildlife.
I see it now, just guards standing on the walls. Oh my god, there's deer attacking! Ah! Is that a rabbit? Kill it! It's to be expected. It agitated the city too. Nothing to worry too much about. The frequency of attacks should die down after a few weeks.
I must voice my agreement. There is no
Sure.
action to be taken in regards to this.
Yes, That is, no actions which we shouldn't be taking anyway. We are already driving for more recruitment and more bodies to defend the walls by piling in front of them. As they continue to debate among themselves, I hear footsteps behind me, and then my throat gets slit. Soft footsteps. They couldn't belong to another armored guardsman. Wait, it's that noblewoman from before. What's she doing here?
Greetings, Empress. We are surprised that you have joined us today. Again. Have you matters you wish to speak about?
Empress? The Empress herself? That's who she is? I spoke to the Empress directly and didn't even know? I am here to put forward a request, Councilman. Something about her has changed.
She
When I
seems
look at her
very
fa-
more snake-like.
When I look at her face, I don't see that helpless look of loss. A star fell from the heavens.
What of it? There was light. There was noise. There was nothing. I am sorry, my Empress. But we do not see why that star matters at all, especially to you.
That emotionless mask Gardenia wears is breaking. She's really agitated. I can't help but fidget as I watch her. Ooh. The star. It's about the star, isn't it? What does that star mean to you, Ardenia? Why won't you talk about it? That star does matter, Councilman. It could mean everything for us as a people. Could you explain why or provide any proof of that claim?
Another question. What do you even want to do about that star?
I request for a group of warriors to seek out where that star landed.
Wow, that does actually sound very snake-like.
Deathly silence permeates through the chamber. All of
Except
the
more
council
like, I'm going to take my own warriors.
simply look at her.
Capture them. What you are requesting is absolutely foolish.
I agree. That star landed somewhere out in the mires, perhaps beyond it. And you're asking us to send a group of our best in there to die?
You haven't even explained what is so important about this so-called star.
Not a single voice in the chamber offers any support for Ardenia's request. I can tell she's trying to restrain her emotion, but it's starting to show. I just overheard that you had sent scouting parties into the mires. How exactly is my request unreasonable?
We debated for weeks before we decided to send them. And now they're all dead. Anyone else we send would meet the same fate. Ardina, has your old age finally gotten to you?
No, but the cigars have.
Oh, we understand. If that's why, if that's why you no longer participate in debate, your mind.
Before he can finish, I can feel the council chamber rumbling. Where did that come from? I rub my eyes and look again.
Oh.
It's coming from Ardenia. That empty, vacant look is completely gone from her face. It's replaced with seething anger. Ghostly, ethereal light pours from her, filling the entire chamber. It burns around her in an aura, crackling with otherworldly power. Ooh. Her power is actually causing the very building to shake around her. How is this possible? Before, I thought she didn't express emotion at all. Cowering in their seats, the councilmen try to shield their eyes from the light. No one dares to say a word to the enraged empress, simply staring at her in awe. The main speaker of the council backs off from her, step by step. That's right, bitch.
Empress, you should really calm your tits. What has possessed you? Empress, please stop this. You're going to tear the chambers apart.
Good bitch.
With your tits.
Among the chaos, I can clearly hear Ardenia. Her voice is powerful, yet quivering with emotion. It drowns out all the other voices. As if it's in the entire... It's as if the entire world has gone silent just to hear what she has to say. First, you openly deny your empress. And then, you have the gall to accuse me of being unfit to take an interest in the affairs of my own empire? Every single one of my requests through the last decade have been openly denied by all of you. They've openly denied her for this long? She really was just a figurehead then. But this time, you will not be denying anything. I am your empress, and it is time I reminded you of your place. Metal Gear. I am older than all of you combined. Wow. G-MILF.
Yes.
I have seen 1,000 battles, millions of deaths, and no more loss than you could ever hope to imagine. So do not even dare to suggest that I am unfit to be your leader, that I am not sound of mind. None of you, for all of your age and experience, could ever understand what that star means. The speaker tries his best to calm her down.
Empress, please, tits, calm them. Just tell us what the star means so we can understand. We did not mean any harm by the statements either. We were just...
Concerned for me? Or are you simply concerned with not having your way this time? I tire of your sweet lies. I would rather those with more honest tongues speak for a change. So I will make this clear. This is not a request like all of those other times. This is a command from your empress. Ow. Find me a group of warriors willing to brave the mires. The best group you could spare. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking for a new group of councilmen. Bitches. You have all grown complacent with your positions. Remember that I am your empress for eternity. After that, her light fades and she returns to her normal appearance. She nearly burned my eyes out with that. Finished with her speech, Ardinia turns her back on the council. She takes a moment to look at me before she's gone again. Did I just see the Empress of Legends? Yes, for the second time, bitch.
Yes. And you also saw her pussy.
It's small.
Her small black pussy.
Oh god. The one who glowed with light and banished the darkness with her footsteps? When I look back to the council, all of them look terrified. And the skeptical one peed his pants.
Well, do we have any further items that we need to discuss? How exactly do you think we should respond to the Empress's insistence?
I think it would be best to hear her out this one time. Although I am normally the voice of cynicism in this room.
That's understandable. We all agree that the Empress's proposal. Is that right?
Aye.
Sure.
Yeah. Bitches. Hey!
Yeah. Do we have any other outstanding business that we must deal with right now?
Right meow.
Right now.
No one says a thing.
I think it would be best to adjourn this meeting for now then.
Squish, 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 squish.
Is everyone in favor?
Once again, the decision agreed upon with no opposition.
You didn't see or hear any of this, understood, guardsman?
I can only vacantly nod my head. It's enough to make him go away. Dumbfounded, I just stand there for a moment, taking in what I had just witnessed. My fellow guardsman must have been in awe too, because he's not moving either.
Damn! I've never seen that happen before. I guess this was your lucky day. The council chambers will never be this exciting again.
Does this really count as luck? She could have caused this chamber to collapse on us.
Perhaps. It would have been better to have that happen, though. That was very depressing. Rather than listen to this political bullshit that they keep talking about.
I can't help but to shake my head at him, because he's fucking right. Does he really hate being here that much?
I've been here for a long time. And that's the first time I've seen anything like this. Things are going to change very soon. And it's about time that happens. Well, what's even better is that we're off duty now. See, things change.
Oh god, puberty's a bitch.
I don't know about you, but I'm out of here, bitches. As he
Sure enough,
goes and gets in his Cadillac this time.
he's gone in an instant. Civic with the Cadillac logo on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm too busy taking in what I saw to really care, though. Even though the council adjourned their meeting for today, I still have a guard duty to duty. I'd better get to patrolling the hallways then. Da da da. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da
Da
da.
da 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 da.
And we'll find out what happens on the next episode of
Next episode of DS Gaming. Oh wait, that's right. That voice is gone.
with the guardsman.
No, the guardsman hit puberty. That was the new guardsman. He's past his pubescent point, so then they had to bring in a new one that was in their midst of their pubescent.
Oh, they gotta have the McDonald's worker.
So
Hi, welcome to the councilman. Can I take your order?
exactly. Alright, we'll see all of y'all's on the next episode. I don't know what the fuck I just said.
All of y'all's.
All y'alls.
Oh boy.
Why don't you know all y'alls?
Oh yeah, don't you know down here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you betcha.
Alright, peace out.
Oh, I do, there.